Look like I got like a red nose or something. I guess I kind of do. That's what I get for blowing my nose all day. Hey gang, how's it going? And I have New Year's resolution idea number 2. And it is a very common New Year's resolution, just like the first one is. The first one was about exercising. And today is about eating healthy. Now, there's lots of different ways of eating healthy, and there's lots of different ways of eating healthy to lose weight. I can't go into everything, so I'm just going to give you a few things. And remember, Google is your friend. If I'm not covering something that you have a question on, Google is your friend. I was looking up what are the best things to eat, and of course, you always stumble across the food pyramid. I thought I would tell you what it says on there. So if you are eating a 2,000 calorie diet a day, this is about how you break it up. You get 6 ounces of grains a day, and I looked it up as to what 6 ounces of grain a day is, because I don't know. And I have a link down below that will give you a better description as to how much 6 ounces is in like bread, in rolls, in pasta, all that kind of stuff. Like for instance, 6 ounces is like a piece of bread a day. You get 2.5 cups of vegetables. That's like a measuring cup, 2.5 of those of vegetables. You get 2 cups of fruit, 3 cups of milk a day, or 3 cups of dairy a day. When they're talking about cups, they're not talking about these super tall glasses that you fill all the way up completely as a cup, and then you have 3 of those. No, they're talking about the measuring cup, 3 cups. I believe 24 ounces is what they are allotting you to have in dairy. And then in meats and beans, they say 5.5 ounces. Now, 3 ounces of chicken is about the size of my palm. About the size of your palm is a good guess as to what 3 ounces is. So I would say a little bit less than 2 palm sizes. One thing that's nice is if you invest in a food scale. I bought a food scale several years ago and I still use it now. Purchasing a food scale, a digital food scale, is actually a very good idea if you really want to stick with having a very strict diet and to maintain your diet. One thing I think is fun is when you always know who your friends are on Facebook and Instagram and all those social media sites that are having eating healthy as their New Year's resolution, because they're always posting pictures of their meals, and then they say, oh, this is so good, this fruit smoothie is so good. And sometimes I sit and go, is it really good, or are you just saying it's good to convince yourself that it's good? Because we all would rather have a chocolate shake right now, right? One thing I'm very adamant about is if you are going to diet and if you're going to be strict about it, I still think you should give yourself 3 cheat meals a week, or like a whole day a week of just eating whatever you want, because you don't want to burn out. I think it's smart and wise to give yourself times to eat unhealthy and to eat your favorite foods. Now, if you say, lady, I don't want to have to change up my diet. I don't want to have only 6 ounces of grain a day. I don't want to have only 5.5 ounces of meat a day. That's fine. I lost weight. I lost 30 pounds just counting calories. That's all I did. So the question is, how many calories, lady, am I supposed to take? Well, I'm going to put a link down below to a site where you will put in your height, your weight, the amount of exercise that you do, and it will calculate for you how many calories you need to sustain, how many calories you need to gain weight, and how many calories you need to lose weight. It's actually really great. It was the calculator that I went to that helped me lose 30 pounds, and I ate whatever I wanted. If I did not know my calories, for instance, I got pizza one night, was not sure as to how many calories a slice of pizza had, so I Googled it. Google, love you, Google. Thank you so much. I was able to eat all that I liked eating and still lose weight. So you can still eat what you want and lose weight. You just have to cut back on your portions. Or exercise more. The more you exercise, the more that you can eat. I'm not saying, you know, go run on the elliptical for 45 minutes and then have, you know, a huge pint of Ben & Jerry's. That's not how it's gonna work. It is said that 30% of weight loss is done by exercise. The other 70% is done by dieting and by eating right, or by doing portion control. And the huge benefit of eating healthy or portion control and not overeating is that you will find that you feel so much better. You'll find that you feel lighter and not so weighted down. So that's it. That's just a couple of just basic examples that I can give you on how to eat healthy, and or if you want to lose weight, this is another way of doing it. And that's it for now. Come follow me on my blog, thetypewoman.blogspot.com. Y'all have a good day, and I'll catch you on the flip. Bye.